Valadez, Daily Snipe. Let's see what comes out for you. Hope you guys are doing well. Okay, growing something. This has been coming out, Virgo energy. My daily reading, sevens, the spiritual path. Working smarter instead of harder, completion to a cycle or a phase, having evolved or leveled up in a certain direction, in any given direction here. Ace of Swords in the upright. Internal communication, internal reflection here, a period of going in after having rushed around. Things happen according to Spirit's divine timing, so if you feel like you're not able to make progress in one direction, it's because you're meant to make progress in another direction, Taurus. Ultimately, you're going to be moving to the King of Pentacles in the upright, which I think is very gravy. Someone has a short fuse with you, or you could have had a short fuse in the past about the slow, steady movement that's required to make this level up here. This is the short fuse with the Queen of Swords in reverse. If I called you Aries, I apologize. I mean Taurus. I just did the Aries reading, but cross-watchers welcome. There was a falling out in the past here. You were very antsy about what was required of you. Maybe your personal freedom, or maybe something wasn't moving quick enough here, and yet you still hold a very fond, soft spot with the Queen of Cups, wanting to make a beeline to someone to be able to share that with, and or maybe even make amends, rekindle, restart. So, yeah, that Queen of Cups is not letting you die. It's not letting you die. It's not letting you forget the image of somebody. Could be jealousy, could be envy, could be greed, nipping at your heels. It's always a constant management with the human condition. I find that this more so is able to fester, the Queen of Wands in reverse, when you're trapped in space and time. You know, you can be trapped inside the four walls or trapped in your mind, and really that's a state of modality pertaining to when you're not in the moment. So if I'm like zipping around in my scooter around LA, like I'm in the moment. If I'm doing a reading, I'm in the moment. You know, I'm not just putzing around on the couch looking at my phone, watching Netflix. So when you're in that state of being, when you're just kind of consuming, then you're less likely to kind of be in the moment, and so you're probably more cognizant of time. Just as an example. So try to look for things, as I said with the all signs reading, that kind of keep you in this creative, in the moment flow. Being able to record and articulate and do the dance of words and the play of communication. It's a creative endeavor that still has you in the moment. Justice in the upright. Universal justice, the scales balance itself. No man-made justice needs to be done at a certain extent. Deep transformation, deep spotlight, deep acknowledgement, deep recognition, deep growth here, having come out of conflict. It's almost as if having come out of conflict has allowed you to have all these wonderful things that I just listed occur. Justice card is kind of that balancing, understanding that there was something great in you that needed this space. You needed to be in your rawness. So Spirit brought you out of the bonded, chained connection. It's almost as if you had served your time already, and Spirit was setting you free. And so the divine timing element now is you're kind of flying outside of space and time, ideally, but chances are that you're still finding yourself trapped within the matrix of wanting something from outside of yourself, as opposed to being in God mode, which is producing from within out. And this is your major lesson, major understanding. This is why maybe things have felt stagnant until this very moment with the world card. This stagnancy was meant for you to be able to understand what you're capable of doing outside of kind of being spoiled and relying on external sources for entertainment. There's a difference between being entertained and creating. So we have to keep those scales balanced as well, is what I'm getting towards. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it there. Let's hop over to Gemini. Cross watchers apply. Feel free to apply it to your natal houses 1 through 12. Cross corresponding to whatever sign we're on. So Gemini reading could be pertained to your 3rd house, all the way 1 through 12, Aries through Pisces accordingly. This reading could be 2nd house. If you're a cross watcher, just apply it to your 2nd house. Taurus rules the 2nd house. Aries 1st, like I said, Gemini 3rd, and so on and so forth. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Let's hop over to Gemini, guys. Reach out, lecture, follow, comment, subscribe for a one-on-one reading. Links below. I'll let you boy. Peace.